Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Another day. We're 2025. Wow, time's flying. Another dose of our daily TechBits, right? Where we run through our news feeds and see what's going on in technology and everything. So this week starts CES 2025, right? So we should start seeing a lot of gadgets and things like that in our feeds. Some that will come, some that won't. So let's dive right in over here. Sorry, actually, I'm recovering from COVID. So at the very tail end here, so please, don't mind my little coughs here and there. So let's look through our feed. This is our morning routine I wanted to share with everybody. Just how I keep up with current events and technology and other things. I don't like things curated for me. I like following specific companies, people in my feeds. Anyhow, let's dive in here. Again, we just talk about things that jump out at us, so very much catchy titles and thumbnails. My son would probably love this smart pizza oven at CES. He likes making pizza in the backyard. That looks pretty cool. Trump speaks live. We're not going to go into politics in this. There's a new Stream OS. Interesting. So there's a new Stream Sheriff in town. It costs $4.99. So Lenovo is making a Stream OS. Interesting. For those who don't know, we don't normally play other people's videos in our video, but we will grab a link and then kind of go to Gemini, throw the YouTube link in Gemini and get a quick summarize. A nice new handheld, $4.99. It'll be available later this year. The Legion Go has a more comfortable design than the original Legion. Comes with sculpted grips and new hair triggers. So it's an 8-inch screen with 120 variable refresh rate, and it's an OLED. Interesting. I did make a shortcut that I could take a link. Oh man, Christmas break makes me forget things. Let's doing it live here. Sorry, I want to see what that shortcut was. I use a program called Raycast for my shortcuts and managing things. But I did make a little script. Is that what I called it? YouTube summary? Yeah. No, that wasn't it. I have too many YouTube things in here. Okay, I'll have to look for it later. I really don't remember what I called it. Now I'm literally just clicking buttons. All right, let's not that great. Let's see what else. Thunderbolt 4 hub designed for creatives. Let's see what is special about this hub. Pro grade digital branch now for $170. That's about where it would be, but it's Thunderbolt 4. Pro grade makes a lot of little card readers and stuff also that are pretty good. I mean, yeah, I don't see the real need for that. I guess you can clean up your desk a little. Well, let's keep going. Lacy Thunderbolt 5 with rugged SSD for creative. I mean, Thunderbolt 5 is pretty nice, but I'm not aware, is the new iPad's Thunderbolt 5? You know, they're showing it plugged into an iPad, or what I assume is an iPad. Alright, so all the M4 versions do support Thunderbolt 5. I just wasn't sure if the iPad did. Yeah, that could be cool if you need something that fast. Do you? I guess is the question. Let me know in the comments. Is it worth a Thunderbolt 5 drive for your iPad? I don't see you transferring. I guess if you're editing large videos on a drive from an iPad, possibly. Space heater. Peacock is testing mini games and vertical short videos. That seems out of their wheelhouse. Short-form vertical videos on its iOS apps and Android apps. Experimental features. Some users will see games and shorts while others, I don't know, are they trying to hold people's attention and give them something to do while watching an actual, I don't know, it's, yeah. The ThinkBook Plus Gen 6 Rollable. So a rollable screen. Okay. Here it is. Here's someone else's. The original Diablo hits PC Game Pass. I guess if you have Game Pass and want to play the original, sure. So Ray Nero, interesting. Ray Nero, AR glasses. So they're calling the X3 Pro AR frames. Uses micro LED projectors. 25 degree field of view. Three ounces. Wow, you see this whole big camera and everything right over the nose. It kind of jumps out at you. I feel like it being on the side, like in the Meta, the previous version, it was less standoutish. That's like right there. Interesting. I'm all in with the Apple Vision Pro, and I want to see what the next steps look like. Once we could get them down to the size of Google Glass, but still retain the features, that'd be the selling point. So I guess Lenovo is big today at CES. Marvel Rivals. Have any of you guys been playing this game? It seems like a lot of people have been talking about it lately. Oh, that's kind of cute. A little robot that I guess blows on your coffee or hot tea to cool it down. What will they think of next? Uh-oh. Is GeForce getting native Apple Vision Pro support? Finally? So there was a third-party browser app that everybody's been using called Nexus, I believe. And that's been the way of getting around everything and getting 4K gaming. Well, it says coming soon, so it doesn't mean it's out right now, so. Ring brings 2K video resolution to its cameras. How many of you guys are using the Ring cameras? I used to use them totally all the time, but then I've recently switched to Eufy. About a year ago, I would say. I like the idea of my footage being local and other people not having access to it. You know, a big thing with Ring was law enforcement and everything being able to go in and access that footage whenever they wanted to. I think they should ask first. Yeah. And I think we should know if someone is in accessing that footage. Rollable carbonated water in my bottle. Interesting. My wife and I use one of those soda streams, but we have like a 10-pound tank with some adapters and everything to make it work. So I'm not buying those little bottles. Another article from Mac Rumors. GeForce Now via Okay, so now they're saying it's supported, this article is saying it's supported via Safari. So not a third-party app, or not their own app they're making, but it's just that it's going to work in Safari. Interesting. Rather than using that third-party app browser that I was telling you guys about. Oh my God. So Getty Images and Shutterstock are merging into a stock photo powerhouse. This is kind of crazy, and I'm surprised no one flagged it as a monopoly. Back in my early days, I used to be a director of IT for an international photography agency. And Getty was going around buying up all these companies left and right. And they tried buying this one company in the UK, Rex Features. I was trying to buy them for almost a year, and then the UK government turned around and declared it a monopoly and wouldn't let the sale go through. So yeah, kind of crazy. They're still chugging away. Years later, that must have been 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Yeah, these new HDMI cables are kind of crazy, right? These HDMI 2.2 cables, they're able to do something like 90, let's see. Yeah, I think they call it Ultra 96 because it's 96 megabytes of bandwidth it's able to go through. Of course, I don't see it in this quick article. But that's supposed to be the big thing, is the bandwidth that's able to go through it, and I believe 96 is how much bandwidth is actually able to go through it. So kind of crazy. I don't know. I wonder if there's a length limit for that cable, right? Yeah, there you go. 96, it says it right on the packaging. 96 gigabytes per second. Right, so 96, that's kind of crazy. The critical secret to better edits. Yeah. Beats still making their pill. Speakers, I guess. I was never crazy about those. XR. Meta is ditching third-party fact checkers. Good, but for what? Are they going to bring in AI to do it? I mean, moving to an X-style community note model on Facebook. I don't know. Let's click this community notes because I don't know what they mean by that. Fact checks can now appear less than 20 minutes after a post is published, the company says. Its crowdsourcing fact-checking system community notes update says it's re-architected the scoring system that powers the feature that user-generated notes can now appear less. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say that it's AI or not, but I feel like, yeah, it doing it that fast, it's probably AI. Sony doing all black accessories for their PS5s. Are you guys big Severance guys? I know a bunch of people in our Apple Vision community is obsessed with it. I've tried watching it a few times. I couldn't get past like the 5th episode. Razer's making gaming chairs now, I guess. Everybody's getting into everything. Withings is making a cardio checkup. You know, they make scales and blood pressure monitors and stuff. Get feedback on their heart health. Razer stuff. Netgear Obi is now Wi-Fi 7, which is nice. I will have to upgrade here eventually. I have Eros, quite a few of them at my house, but I feel like it might be time to leave because I think Amazon, who bought them, has been killing it, literally destroying the product. I always have problems with it ever since Amazon bought them. Well, there you go, new robotic vacuum mop, which I have a vacuum mop also. This one actually is able to get into corners. That is pretty cool. And I'll say all these robots that do the mopping and everything, they don't replace mopping. You still need to mop, guys. It just gets rid of that last little bit of dust and, you know, keeps everything a little shinier, longer. It doesn't replace mopping. Segway is making bicycles, okay, e-bikes. Saying Zuckerberg is inspired by Musk. That's why he abandoned the community checking. Or I guess Acer made an 11-inch handheld gaming PC. I don't know. I mean, do you guys still building gaming PCs out there? Let me know in the comments. I haven't done it in 20 years. I had high hopes for Stadia. When Stadia was out, I jumped on board that bandwagon, and it was great, and I was pretty surprised when it went away. I think they had the best low latency gaming for a streaming gaming platform. Gamepads, I don't know, I don't need to make my phone thicker than it needs to be for mobile gamepads. Apple getting, I guess, the news app into more countries, that's always good. BioLite, a giant but sleek battery that keeps your fridge running. Okay. AI-powered lighting assistant for you. I mean, everybody's jumping on the game. CES, Sony just revealed when The Last of Us Season 2 is dropping. Let's see. So it is dropping in April. That is great. I'm looking forward to that. I think they did a good job with that. Latest Asus Qualcomm's latest chip to the VivoBook. It's nice. I thought these nano leaf floor lights, like the Hue, were nice to stick in corners of rooms. But I almost feel like the base needs to be like a V or something, so you can get it in a corner rather than circles. I don't know. Hive. That almost looks like my Eufy. Eufy makes a box like that has a camera on it. You can see, you know, it also locks the box so no one else can get in it after package is delivered. Wow, $300 for what? For just a box? That's okay. That's a little. I'm curious now. So this is the company I use for my security cameras at the house. Can't find it. So it was called Dropbox or something like that. The site seems to be okay. I guess here it is on Amazon. So, oh, currently unavailable. Maybe they don't make them anymore. Interesting. SmartDrop is what it's called. Oh, maybe I stand corrected. Maybe they stopped making them. But yeah, I have one of these in front of my house. It was probably close to what that price was. But the nice thing was, it had a camera. So anyone that came close to it got recorded. Again, you know, the same thing. Top opens, has a key code to get in and out of it. Works very well. I still use it. I've had it for a couple of years already. Which that's what this iron reminds me of, but I don't see a camera on it. I think the camera for me was kind of the selling point. It's like, yes, they have a Ring doorbell above it, but having it on it was really nice. Yeah. Curved screen request for Moonlight. Yeah, that'd be nice. Looks like there's a sale on M4 IMAX. You guys use any of these smart rings? Seems to do everything. Let's see if there's anything in the save. Yeah, my saved area, I save stuff in there, but some stuff automatically goes in with tags. So the nice thing with this Inno reader that I use, I can set tags up, and anything in my feeds that have certain keywords, it will flag it for me. So it looks like a lot of stuff we went through already. Have you guys used the visual intelligence on your iPhone yet? I think it works pretty good. Maybe not as good as Google Lens, but it's heading in the right direction. Carbon copy cloner, I've been using it for years, but I think one of the versions lately, moving up to the latest OS, why can't I think of it? Sequoia. It stopped working, but it looks like there's a new version that works with it again. That's great. Apple keeps stopping everyone else from making one-to-one backups. I'll have to look at this. Let me know, guys, if you want a quick walkthrough on carbon copy. There was another one, Super Duper, I used to use for years also. The idea with these softwares is you can make a one-to-one copy to another drive. So you have a backup version that you could boot to in a split second if you need to, without changing anything, doing anything. You're ready to go. So in a lot of our environments, we would keep one of those backed up with the machine, and just boot to that if there was an issue. Alright guys, that's it for today, and until next time, we'll catch you later.